Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are now incredibly close to the end of the game. It is currently 6 January 709, and the game of course ends in, I believe, 729 of some day in February, if I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure that's when it is, so what I'm committing to right now is assuming that is in fact the end date. I did look it up, but it may have changed, I suppose. Assuming that that is in fact the end date, I am committing to this ending on episode 70. Unless it ends before then, I suppose, but episode 70 would be kind of the preferred date. Or the time to end it. So that would be great. I'm starting to feel like this is dragging on a little bit, like the goals have been achieved largely at this point. And I don't know, for the past couple of episodes, I've kind of felt like I'm spinning my wheels a bit, even though we have been making progress. I mean, it's kind of whatever, right? Now we're going to continue working on these missions here, and let's just wrap this up in a couple more episodes. Get that underway, that will be fantastic. Citizens are euphoric, okay, sure. Like, I feel like at this point, pretty much all of the struggles are over, right? I mean, once we expand over here, we shouldn't have any trouble crushing Thrace or Egypt at that point. We'll have all of Europe under our control. We just push in through Thrace, Egypt, Persian Empire into Moria, and then we just control everything, right? I don't think we're going to have any substantial difficulty throughout the rest of conquering everything here, and I don't think it'll be particularly interesting either. So I don't think I'll be continuing this particular series in a mega campaign sort of thing. There will be future mega campaigns, to be clear. I'm not going to be abandoning Imperator, unlike Paradox, but because their development is going to be slowed down, probably my series will be too of Imperator. This has definitely been an interesting experiment into this latest version, and I don't know, I like it quite a bit, the changes that they've made. I feel like it's a lot stronger of a game. But at the same time, I don't know. I've kind of felt like this endgame is a bit of a slog. And I'm not sure entirely why yet. I haven't really been able to put my finger on that. These guys, they should probably be moved off of this particular island. Let's go ahead and move these. Our navy lacks access? Oh, there's no port here, is there? Yeah, that would be the case. We're going to move them over here then. And these guys, they're going to come on up. Fantastic. And, I mean, I've kind of felt this way about Imperator in the past. Just because the end game kind of devolves into a Crusader Kings style game, but one that you're trying to deal with Europa style tools rather than Crusader Kings style tools. I don't know. It's a good transition point into Crusader Kings, for sure. I'm not going to do that with this particular campaign. There's already been a poll up, and you can still vote in that poll about what will be following this. It looks like right now it's going to be some city skylines, which will be interesting, to be sure. It's definitely been a while since I've done any city skylines, and I've got a really interesting idea that I'm not quite ready to talk about yet, but it's a weird one. It's a really, really weird one. Engineer maintenance cost reduction. Sure, we'll take that. I think that's enough discussion on the end game of Imperator for now. These guys are not moving up, and I do want them to. We're going to move them up to here, I think. That'll be fine. And once our ships arrive over here, then we'll grab these, move them up. We are currently working on a war with Arvernia. Now, we don't have a CB, and we have a truce with them, but we're going to go ahead and fabricate a claim on them immediately. There we go. We're going to continue taking over this territory, and like I said, if I was planning to continue this, we would not be fighting either of these big boys, Thrace or Egypt, for a while. We would crush all of this over here first, and once we did that, we would be so snowballed out of control that, hello pause menu, that I don't think they'd be able to stop us. So at this point, I feel like it's kind of GG. We've won. But we'll just continue going until the end of the game. That is only 17 years from now, so that's not that big of a deal. Should be completely fine. Have we arrived over here yet? Actually, yes, we have. So we're going to go ahead and embark these guys, assuming we have enough ships, if I can remember where the embark button is. There it is. And then we're going to bring them, I think, up over to this port over here. Actually, no. we're going to bring them up. Do we not have a port up here? We don't have a port up here. Well, that's awkward. We're going to have to do like a naval invasion onto our own territory. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get that started. That'll be a bit of a lengthy process. Excellent. And when are we going to have this diplomat completing? 1 April 711? Sure. That's fine. We can finish Fruits of Apulia, and we definitely will. Granary of Magna Graecia immediately. Fantastic. And we need to finish this up over here. We are still working on port territories being fortified over here, apparently. And... which one did we miss? I think I missed one. All port territories need to be fortified. This one? Uh-huh. We missed that one. Okay, fantastic. So that will finish up the growth of Magna Graecia, which will get all of the rest of this done. Great. Okay, so that's underway. We shouldn't really have any additional issues from here on out. I mean, we're still going to have some... no longer importing wild game. Yeah, I don't care. We're still going to have a few issues with fighting these guys, but they are substantially weakened, and we're just getting stronger and stronger all the time, right? Like, at this point, we could expand our army so much and probably get really, really aggressive. I don't think there's a point to it because of the aggressive expansion mechanic, but that's fine. This guy just died, and that means that we could put in a Gizgo or a Nikid over here. And I would like to put in this guy. He's actually reasonably high ranking. He's an oligarch and a Gizgo. Perfect. Military access. Get out of here. No. Why would we want to give you military access? Very rude. How's our relations with Egypt going, anyway? I mean, I don't think they dare to declare on us. They're okay with us. Cool. What about Thrace? They're pretty neutral, actually. We don't like Thrace very much because of their aggressive expansion, but sure. Aquitania requires a governor, and we're going to put in a Gizgo or a Nikid here. And actually, this guy'll do. Fantastic. They're still considered scorned. Fascinating. We're not too concerned about Senate support right now. All looks good on that front. What is the... There's no reconciliation in here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, and this is a pretty balanced Senate as well. Sounds good. I don't think we care too much. Who are these guys allied with right now? Lingonia. Okay, those guys? Sure. I don't know if we'll actually take this territory or not. I want to clean this up for sure. Up to the river here, probably. And, I mean, we'll take what we can. We'll see. We are slowly moving these guys in. And our claim is actually progressing pretty quickly here. We're going to move these guys down to here, and we'll have these guys take the northern coast. Should be fine. But yeah, we could expand our military. I don't see a reason to right now. But we could definitely expand our military and have, like, Contestania, Mauritania. These guys over here could definitely bulk up our military. But honestly, I don't think we need it. Maybe if Thrace or Egypt attacked us, but I don't think they're going to. We've kept decent relations with them this whole time. And ultimately, the entire thing would be... we would just maintain good relations with them until we had this all under control. And once it was under control... I mean, we've already kind of snowballed out of control, let's be honest. We have definitely snowballed out of control. So these guys are going to come in over here. There's no port, so they're going to have to come in the old-fashioned way. Okay, that guy's now depressed. Sure. And we're just going to tell these guys to go, like, hunt fleets somewhere. I don't really care where. Excellent. So now we're just waiting on our claim fabrication, and then we'll declare war on these guys again. Wonderful. We're just going to continue pushing up through here. We may want to start dealing with some of this over here. We'll see what our final borders end up looking like. For now, our political influence is going pretty well, so I'm very happy with that. How's this construction going over here? It's about half done. Okay. Fantastic. Everything else here is completely good to go, except that we aren't importing wood here. Let's go ahead and import wood from ourselves. Just to make sure that that's actually happening. And that it doesn't get canceled. Wonderful. So that should mean that this is now qualified. Yup. Okay. So all we're waiting on is this fortress. Sounds good to me. And we have our CB up here. Let's go ahead and declare this. Our truce is up, so yeah, this is good. The Senate's not happy, but when is the Senate ever happy? We're going to attack here. We're going to have these guys come directly up to this fort. These guys are going to attack this state capital. These guys are going to attack over here. These guys, I guess they're going to come over to this fort. Sure. We shouldn't have much of a problem here at all. Oh, we actually stack wiped that unit there. That's kind of a big deal. We'll definitely take that. And these guys are bailing. I don't blame them. And we are going to take these guys up over to their capital. These guys, I think, they're a 29k stack. I feel comfortable with them moving all the way up to this fort. Should be fine. And we're already at 7 war score. Fantastic. Now, these guys are going to have far fewer units than they've had in the past, but they're still probably going to have a pretty good number of them, and maybe hire a bunch of mercs. Yeah, we can see here they're hiring mercs. These guys are heading down this way. That's fine. What is the state's capital? Up here? Gotcha. 13k. Yeah, that's fine. We've won this siege. We're going to come in over here and begin sieging. We've won this siege, which means that these guys are freed up to actually move up to, say, here. Maybe start chasing some of these down. Light infantry, disgusting. Actually, he's at 99 opinion, or rather loyalty, so we're going to just disband them. Sure. We do need a new governor for Risha, and we're going to go ahead and put in a Gizgo oligarch. Sounds good to me. Fantastic. Okay, we'll do that. And these guys are just kind of wandering around over here. We'll let them do that for the time being. This fort will fall now. Excellent. And at this point, I think we need to start pursuing some of these forces. These guys aren't moving right now. Let's get them down over here. That'll be fine. Most of their forts have now fallen. There's only a couple more forts, now that I look at this. Yeah, that's really not bad. So we're going to come down here and deal with these guys if we can catch them. The odds on that are maybe a little on the low side. We'll see how that ends up going. We're going to pile in down here. They do have a lot of units coming in. I do want to cut those off if possible. Yeah, they're going to cap this. That's fine. We should have these sieges done quite soon. And that'll be okay. Yeah, we'll cap this back. I'm reasonably okay with that. We're going to come down over here. These guys are sieging there. These guys can come on up over to here. It seems like most of their forces are congregated over here, and I'm fine with that. That's an oratory advance, and we are going to go ahead and I would love to work our way down and get mangonels, but that requires that we work through all of... Ooh, that one's siege ability, though. It requires fortified camps. That makes me very sad. Very, very sad indeed. To the point where I'm actually thinking about abandoning that and maybe going for something like in oratory and working on, or actually probably in civic. We've barely done anything in civic and going like down this tree over here. Sure, we can do that. Okay, these guys aren't doing anything. I'd like them to come up here and see about intercepting some of these forces. We have dealt with those mercs. That is great. These guys are going to make their way back up north. Okay, we'll come in over here. This siege is now won. That's a big, big deal. We're going to come up over this way and finish off this siege. That's a stack wipe. Fantastic. These guys are actually locked in here. We'll allow it. We won this siege. We're going to head up to here and see about catching some of these forces. Excellent. This war is going very, very well. I do see these guys capping over here, and in fact, we're going to go after them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, they capped it, and so they want to leave. That's fine. We'll reinforce up here, and then we'll swing down. No concerns whatsoever here. Yeah, get in there. Excellent. So these guys are going to come up here. Wonderful. That was not a stack wipe. We didn't expect it to be a stack wipe. I'd love to come up here and take these guys on. However, we do have the slight problem of this only being a 10k stack, so we'll hold off on that for the moment. Okay. We won that. We're going to cap it. Wait, do we need to... Can we auto-cap that? Yeah, we can auto-cap that. We don't need to worry about that then. So we're going to bring these guys up over to here in that case. Fantastic. Okay, these guys are now done over here. We're going to bring them over to here. I'd like to push the front line up over this way, if at all possible. I mean, we do see their troops over here, which is nice, to be sure. Yeah, this seems fine. That's a stack wipe. Excellent. Seems completely fine so far. These guys, they are going to head up over here and continue these caps. Wonderful. This cap is now finished. We're going to come over this way. There's actually still this one fort over here. We're going to go all the way in, and we're going to hit that fort. We can do Freedom Hydruntis trade, and we're definitely going to do that. That also gets us port markets, which also gets us shipyards of Terrace, which also allows us to construct a flagship, which we actually do still need to do. Regum needs to have an aqueduct and a granary, which I believe we already queued up. Maybe not. Okay, we'll drop the library and put in a granary there. That'll be fine. And I guess we may as well work on constructing the flagship. Sure. If we're going to be in here anyway. I was actually going to skip that one, but it's fine. These guys are going to move up to this fort. These guys, they're going to push up to, I guess... I don't like this path. They're going to push up to here, I guess. Okay. So, we won this battle, and we're going to come up and see if we can deal with some of these units that are over this way. This war is going incredibly well. Like, I mean, this is about what I expected, but it is going very, very well indeed. Okay, so we are moving around over here. That's great. I don't mind paying this gold. We've got plenty of gold. No concerns there. That's a stack wipe for us. Excellent. If we come in here, do we catch anything? Yes, we do. Fantastic. So let's bring these guys all the way up here. Actually, no, let's not. Let's hit up this state over here. That's a small stack wipe. Where are these guys going? They're going into here. Okay, we'll catch them. That should be a stack wipe. There's these guys over here. Actually, we don't catch them. We're going to come down over this way, I guess. Much as I dislike it, we're going to come down like that. Excellent. We stack wiped something there. We'll take it. I think it was Mercs. Okay. These guys, they're going to make their way down here. I am a little concerned about all of these troops over here. I do want to chase these. I wish you could have them chase an army like you can with fleets in Stellaris. That would be nice. Unfortunately, that is not a thing that you can do. Okay. We'll have these guys come on up over here. Oh, we can call down our tyranny reduction omen. Sure. May as well. Sounds great. Oh, I didn't see these guys down here. They will need to be dealt with. Okay, we've won this siege. Only one siege left. That is not bad. And yeah, they're capping over here. We will definitely deal with that. And I want these guys to come up to here, and these guys to come up to... Actually, they're going to come over here first. There we go. The head of the Handed family just died. And we do need Nykids. Okay, apparently Gizgoids are... They're bold here. Does that just indicate that they're the ruling family? Let's see here. No, this is not what I want. I want to be in here. No, he's a Nykid. Okay. Interesting. Not sure why Gizgo is currently highlighted. because they're not actually a scorned family. I would like to put in an oligarch Nikid. That would be ideal. I don't know that one exists. No, one does not exist, and so we'll just put this guy in, much as I dislike it. Okay, same thing here. We would like to put in an oligarch Nikid. I don't think such a thing exists for this role either. So I may just put in this Gizko. He's not very good at the job, but sure, whatever. We're going to have this guy come on up over to here, and then we haven't hit this location just yet. Okay. I do want to take out these stacks, but we'll chase them down in a moment here. There's these guys out here as well. Sounds good. Okay, so these guys, they're going to come on over this way. These guys, they're going to come down here now. And the 5th Navy need a commander, and we will definitely put in a scorned family guy here. There we go. And we don't exactly care about this. He can, like, I don't know, destroy pirates or something. Fantastic. So we're going to grab Growth of Regium very shortly, and then we'll finish up this mission. Excellent. And these guys, they're going to come up here as soon as they're done with this cap. There we go. And let's see what's going on over here right now. Let's have these guys come over this way. Yeah, I see these guys out here. That's fine. We'll send these guys down over to here to respond to that. And then these are going to come down here. Excellent. We're currently at 90 war score here, by the way. Excellent. That's a stack wipe. And we're just going to come up here, see if we can catch these guys. Interesting that these mercs were trying to come back there briefly. I'm not sure why they were doing that, but I'll accept it. They're not sieging right now, so that's fine by me. We're going to come over here. We'll come after this capital in a moment. We do need to deal with all of these mercs down over here. These guys are going to finish their cap up here. Oh, I didn't even notice this fort up here. I don't think it's all that relevant, though, in all honesty. That's a stack wipe over here. Fantastic. We'll cap that. This should auto-cap once they leave. No worries there. Okay, we're going to move up this way, see if we can catch that force. There's still this over here, but we are dealing with it. Excellent. These guys are going to come on up and cap up there. Fantastic. And I guess we may as well come up here and cap. I mean, it's not strictly speaking important to us, right? We're not going to get that territory, but it's okay. We do definitely want to cap over here. There's no doubt about that. These guys may as well come down at this point. And you guys come back up. And we'll see if we can pincer these mercs. Should be fine. Let's get these caps underway. Actually, why don't you guys come back over this way? There we go. We can do Growth of Regium, and we definitely will. Fantastic, and let's finish that mission. Stabilizing growth is Alpine Gaul. Sure. Create a core of loyal subjects in Torasia? I'm not sure that we can actually do that, but we can immediately complete this one, and we can immediately complete this one, and we can immediately complete that one, and start working on prospecting. That's something that we will definitely do. We're going to need some territories over there to be city. So Liguria is over here. Fantastic. So that means that we need... We have to make Genoa into a city? Come on. Sure. We'll do that. And these are going to have to be fortified as well. So we're going to need a fortification in each of these. It's that one and as well as this one. Okay. We'll take out a port. There we go. Excellent. And with that, it is about time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to wait, actually, for a moment here, because we're so close at this point to finishing this war. Like, let's just finish up this war, and then I'll put the cut in. The situation is easily solved. Fantastic. We're not going to do bread and circuses just yet. I am, however, while we're waiting on this last little cap over here, I am going to say you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. Let's finish up this cap over here, and by extension, the war. There should be nothing else required other than perhaps fighting these guys, I suppose? We can give it a go. I'm not sure that we're actually going to take anything out in this area, though. Let's see what we can get here. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. That's definitely something that I want. That's okay, but it's not ideal. I don't want Frisia right now. That's fine. I would prefer that for sure. That puts us at 96. 106, 105, 101. Yep, this is what we can get. That 66 AE, we'll accept it. And with that, that cut's going in at this point. So I will see you all next time.